I've actually been playing so much Minecraft in these past 2 days. So about a week ago, I wasn't really into it, but from like yesterday, I had a mate teach me kind of how to play it a little bit, and I played like 10 hours yesterday, and I've been playing it again today for like 6 hours. It's so sad. I'm probably gonna get ripped in the comments for that. But anyway, I have another story for you guys today. This was a really weird one. I'm not sure if it was a racist one. So anyway, so this is at school again. I'm just chilling. It's break time, so we're kind of outside, and where me and my mates sort of hang out or whatever, there's a couple of benches, and people just sort of lob their bags at them. They don't really care, 'cause all you really got is like books and a pencil case in your bag. So, and every time there's a teacher in like every different section. So like every different year group has a different section of the playground. And there's always like one or two teachers on like monitor in case any like fights break out or some shit like that. I don't really know what it's for, but there's always some teacher like stood outside. And you see those people, they look like mid-50s, and they just look really angry all the time. They look genuinely like angry and pissed off just in their face. Like their resting position just looks angry. So the woman on duty this day like had one of those faces. She just looked angry and just not content with life. So I have this one friend. Now he's Asian, so he's brown, and I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but this teacher, she doesn't really like anyone. She's sort of quite a hateful person. And we were chilling. My mate is like, he's walking a bit behind us. I don't know why. He was kind of odd. He was a funny guy though. He was odd. There's a lot of stories about him. But he's walking behind us, and he takes his bag off and like slings it at the bench. It was quite a hard sling. It went quite far. And I look behind him, and the teacher was glaring at him, and I don't know why. So then he goes over. For some reason, he picks up his bag again, and like he puts it on his back and just stands there. He's leaning against the fence because there's like benches and like a fence behind it. And this teacher walks over, and my mate's just leaning against the fence with his bag on him. And like I think he had another one in his hand. I'm not too sure. So we had two bags. And this teacher's like, "Is that bag yours?" And he's like, "Yeah, this is mine." And she's like, "Are you sure?" And she's like, "I don't think it is." And he's like, "No, yeah, it's mine." We're all just sort of looking at him like, "What?" And like, teacher's like, "Nope, go to isolation." So if you guys don't know what isolation is, it's where you sit in like a big hall and basically don't do anything. But just before she sent him to this isolation, she was like, when she came up to talk to him, she was like, "Oh, can you stand up when I'm talking to you?" Because he was leaning on the fence, obviously. Like he was like, "Oh, all right," and he looked really confused and stood up. And then that's when she was like, "Oh, is that your bag?" and like shit like that. But so she sends him to isolation, and we're all stood there, like we're kind of like, we're not directly chatting shit to the teacher. Me and my mates are just like, "What is she on?" Like trying to talk really loudly so she heard her. We're just like, "Oh, what is she doing? Is she racist or something?" And as my mate's walking off and she's following him, she like turns around, gives us this dirty look, and just keeps walking. Because like, I don't know if she was actually racist or not. I think she's still at the school. I've left now. But I don't know, it was mad. It was the most random thing. Like, we spoke to that guy, I think, I'm not sure if he was in the last lesson or if, I know we spoke to him sometime, might have been the next day. And he was as confused as we were. Like, it was so weird. Like, this random teacher, like, bear in mind, these two bags were his bags. Like, everyone knew they were his bags. And the teacher was kind of just picking on him. And I don't know why. Like, we were trying to help him because he's not the most outgoing kid to people he don't know. So we were kind of trying to help him out. Like, yeah, no, they are his bags. And she was like, "Nope, go sit in the hall." And like, I don't know, it was just so dumb. Like, he didn't even do anything. He was legitimately standing there with his bags. And this teacher comes over and picks on him. Like, I honestly don't get it. It was a really weird, awkward situation. Right, that's it for the story. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to leave a like. Also, I know I said I played a lot of Minecraft recently, but don't worry, you're not going to come on my channel tomorrow or see in your sub box, "Marioo plays Minecraft episode 1 building a house." No, you're not going to see that. Don't worry. So like I said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.